Hello guys, welcome back to Guitar Tips, and in this video we're going to talk about how to fix EA Sports WRC is having crashing issue. It is not launching, won't launch, freezing, stuttering, lagging, low FPS drop, stuck or loading screen, and even black screen issue, which is happening for many of the users right now, and how we can fix this up. So let's dive into the workaround. The first one, we have to do a restart. So just go over here in the start icon, go to the power icon and go for restart. Once the restart is done, just try launch the game and that will be working fine. So this is what we have to do as the first step. Sometimes a simple restart can fix a lot of issue. So we have to start with a simple restart. So if the restart is not working, we have to move to the next one. That is all about we have to launch the game from the installation folder. So right now I'm launching the game from Steam, so that might be an issue. So we have to launch the game from the installation folder. So just go over here in the game, right click, go to the properties, installed file, and just click on the browse. That will take you to the installation folder. And if you check at the top, there is this PC, local disk C, program file x86, Steam, Steam apps, common, EA Sports WRC. So from here we have to launch the game. So you can go to the engine, or you can go to the binaries, go over here in WIG64 and you can launch the game. Or if you go back in the WRC, you can go for the content. Go to the binaries, Win64, and this is the application. So just launch the game from here. When you launch the game from the installation folder, not for this game, but for many games it worked in my knowledge in the past. So you can try launch the game from here. Next one is all about we have to run the game as an administrator. So just right click and go to the show more options, and we have to go to the properties, compatibility, click on run this program as an administrator, go for apply and go for OK and try launch the game. This is what we have to do. Once you're done with this one, and if the issue is still there, you can also try run the game in the compatibility mode. Right click, go to show more options, go to the properties, compatibility mode, click on run this program in the compatibility mode, set this to Windows 7 as the first one, go for apply and go for OK. If Windows 7 is not working, set this to Windows 8, go for apply and go for OK and try launch the game, and that will be working fine. So this can be done. This even worked for many users, so you can try this one as well. Next one is all about we have to launch the game and we have to press Alt and Tab from the keyboard. Because I don't know how this is related, but I have to say it worked for me the game for Spider-Man Morales. So you can just launch the game and press Alt and Tab, try. If that is not the case, we'll move to the next step, that we have to make sure the date, time and region is correct. Go to the settings, go for time and language, go to date and time, make sure all these three are turned on, which means the time and time zone should be automatically turned on. Just go back, go to the language and region, make sure you have select the geography according to your country. So if you're from United States, you have to select United States. If you're from United Kingdom, you have to select United Kingdom, and you have to do the vice versa. Once everything is set, just close everything and go back, try launch the game. Next one is all about what we need to do is we just need to delete the saved game file. Just go over here in the file explorer, navigate to this PC, go to documents, and over here if you find the folder, just delete the folder, and if your folder is not there, just go to my games, and if you find the folder over here, we can delete the folder on WRC. Keep in mind, when you do this, you will be losing all the progressions of the game. That is very important. You will be losing all the progressions of the game. Once everything is done, just close everything, go back, try launch the game. Next one is all about nothing but we have to allow the game to Windows security. So just go over here in the search, we have to navigate to the control panel, go for system and security, go for Windows Defender Firewall, go for allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, keep scrolling down and navigate to the game. So here it is written over here, we'll be able to find because EA app along with this has to come, or we have to scroll down and navigate to WRC. Somewhere else here it will be there. So WRC is already added. Make sure the private and public both has to be marked, which is very important. So if the game is not there, don't get panicked, we can add it by default. Just click on the change setting, go for allow another app, go for browse, navigate to this PC, go to local disk C, go to program file x86, go for Steam, we have to navigate to Steam apps, go to common. Now from here we have to navigate to WRC. So open this, go for WRC, binaries, Win64, select this one and go for open and add it. I'm getting the error because the game is already added. So once you add this, just close everything. We have to go back, try launch the game. Next one is all about we have to unplug all the USB devices which is already connected. So we might be connected with multiple monitors, especially for these kinds of game. We might be connected with multiple controllers, we might be connected with joystick, we might be connected with multiple monitors, and all these things are causing the issue up. So just remove the unwanted things and only now launch the game. Once you are in the game and it is up and running, just connect it back and try launch the game. Next one is all about we have to perform a clean boot. So just go over here in the search, we have to go to system configuration, go to services, go over here to the disable all, go for hide all Microsoft services and go for apply and go for OK. If the OS, you can see if it is over there, you can just go for restart or you can go for exit without restart. So the users who are watching this, go for a restart, but here in the middle of shooting, so I'm going to close this. Once the restart is done, just try launch the game. Next one is all about nothing but we have to do is we just need to disable the Steam overlay. So just go over here in the game, right click, go to the properties, make sure if they enable the Steam overlays, turn it on. We have to turn this off, try launch the game. If that is not working, we have to try giving the commands in the launch option. So this is another step. So here we have to give the command option dx11. So let me give the commands. The first one is dx11, try launching the game. If dx11 is not working, try with dx12 and try launching the game. So either the dx11 will be working or we have to try with dx12. Any one of the things will be working fine. Once afterwards, try launching the game. Next one is all about nothing but we have to close all the overlay application. Just go over here, right click, go to the task manager, and right now as you can see there are a lot of things running in the background. So when you launch the game, at the same time simultaneously these things are running. So that is why we are having the crashing issue. For example, if Discord, RivaTuner, MSA, Afterburner, all these things are quite heavy, when you launch the game and at the same time and simultaneously parallelly if these things are running, you will be definitely having the issue. Unless and until if you are not having a good spec computer. So it is quite important that we have to remove the unwanted things, and once you remove it, just close everything and we have to go back and try launch the game. Next one is all about we have to run the game on dedicated graphics card. Just go over here in the search, we have to go for graphics settings. Now from here we have to add the game. Just click on the browse and navigate to the installation folder this PC, local disk C, program file x86, go for Steam, navigate to Steam apps, go to common. Now from here we have to add the game EA Sports WRC, go for content, go for binaries, Win64, add this and go for add. So once the game is added, just go to the option, make sure this is high performance, not the let Windows aside, change this to high performance, go for save. Once you save this, just close everything and we have to go back, try launch the game, and that will be working fine. Next one is all about we have to increase the virtual memory. So just go over here in the search, we have to navigate to view advanced system setting, go for advanced and go for settings, go to the advanced, go for change. Make sure this is blank and select the local disk where the game is installed. Go for custom size and set the value initial size, that is 1.5 times the total RAM, and the maximum size is 3 times the total RAM. Just go over here, go to the calculator, type your RAM 32 GB multiplied with 1024 and we have to multiply it with 1.5, that brings you 49152. So just copy this and we have to paste it. Next one, the maximum size 32 GB multiplied with 1024 and we have to multiply it with 3, that is 98304. So just copy this and we have to paste it. Once everything is set, we just need to close this and we have to go back, try launching the game. Next one is all about we have to update the Windows. Just go over here in the search, we have to navigate to settings. Now from here go to Windows Update and just update the Windows, which is very important. So we have to update the Windows or else we'll be having the trouble. Just update the Windows. Once you update the Windows, if you're fine with this, just try updating the graphics card. So I'll be providing a link in the description to this, both NVIDIA and the AMD. The NVIDIA users has to go over here and select everything, like your product type should be selected, product series should be selected. You have to do according to your configuration and you have to select the OS. If you're on Windows 11, select this and go for start search. And when you go for start search, if the system, you can see the latest released versions of graphics card. Download this one, install, restart is a mandatory and try launching the game. If you're on the AMD, just go over here and select every details and go for submit. Now from here we have to Download, if you're on Windows 11, download this one, and if you're on Windows 10, download this one. Install, restart is a mandatory, and try launch the game. The Microsoft Visual C++, you can see if the system is based on x64, download this one. If the system is based on x86, download this one, and try and restart is a mandatory, and try launch the game. Even tried with this, if you are still having the issue, you can try two major steps, that is uninstall and reinstall the game. Just go over here, go to the manage and uninstall the game. For reinstalling it back, you have to keep in mind only one thing, that you should not be installing back on the same local disk from which you uninstalled already. You have to try a new local disk. That is what we have to do. And even after trying with this, if the issue is still there, you can try verify integrity of game file, which is a very important step. So just go over here and right click, go to the properties, go to the installed file, and just click on the verify integrity of game file. This is going to take a little bit of time because this will cross check every single files of a game, and if any files are corrupted and if any files are missing, and all these kind of issues will be fixed by this. So just wait this to reach 100%, and once afterwards I'll be showing you what you have to do next. So once it is validated, we just need to close everything and try launch the game, and that will be working fine. And these are the possible workarounds, and I hope this video is helpful. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. See you soon in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.